Hello, it's Noir Vortex. I'm just going to read some poems. One from this book called Russian Poets, and one from, going to be self-indulgent and read one of my own poems. It's just for the Vanna Black peeps. And anyone else who watches it, I suppose. Just no particular reason to, just felt like reading poetry. I need to get back into the swing of doing open mics actually. But starting off with a poem which I read once actually at an open mic a long time ago in this Russian poets book, which is Everyman Library book, I think. Yeah. So it's a nice book actually. This is by Velimir Klebenikov. I think that's the pronunciation. Thereabouts. Kelemaya Klebenikov. The Mosque of the Future is translated, obviously. In the claws of clanging plates, stiller than the mouse in the owl's claw, dwelling spaces soar into empty frameworks, combs for humanity's home. Honeycombs abandoned in a hive deserted by its austere inhabitants. Above the Mississippi yesterday, or over the dusty Yangtze Jiang, the house unit hung, suspended, then soared, and with sinuous ease descended into a palace of idle delight, a palace of blessed idleness. Eaten away by departing flights, a tall vast building stood, bare as an autumn leaf, and heard the hum of the departing dwellings. A leaf in a city chewed bare by the worm of flight, a leaf of decaying autumn, a transparent skeleton, its flesh decayed and gone. That the cells of living tissue fly away, the transparent patterns of tendons and veins preserve the dry trace of a leaf in autumn. With the skeletal frame of its tracery leaf, a palace of idleness raises its sail of canvas glass. It rises above the ochre, dark with hollow slots, with a grid of empty spaces, a grid of deep housings for winged settlement, like a hall full of chairs whom the crowd has departed. This is a congress of dwellings of light, an assembly of glass houses. I've always liked that poem. I'm not very familiar with the poet's work, but it's just got a kind of very visual, almost surreal style, which I kind of like. So yeah, that's that. Then I'm going to read one of mine, I guess. Just choose one. So this is like a little poetry collection just put together recently. So I'm going to try and start pushing soon. And I'm going to read one of these, if I can just figure out which one. I'll read one that's a bit, because I'm doing this for Vanna Black, I'll read one that's a bit on the kind of gothic imagination side, I suppose. So it's a bit more informed by that kind of idea of the gothic imagination and the internal experience, I suppose. The internal world. Personified in this one by the wolf, which is a personal personification for myself, I guess, in my imagination. It's not entirely autobiographical, but it is kind of, I suppose. Anyway, without further ado, the wolf with grinding teeth. You are encased in your world of flower, whilst I suffer in the pit below. That wolf at the door is me. He is the leader of my pack, and when he howls, others follow in tic-tac, tight formation. His howl has rendered cowards to fits of madness coward. I am that too, he says. Haha. A fit of vortex light burning brightly over there, you fool, screams the wolf. You do not know the box you have opened. I do. I have opened the post. It says sickness and fit. Spice awakening in Sheffield. Not that just the drugs not working in Manchester. As Ashcraft once sang, banging his shoulders into every passer-by. Why? For the hell of it. Take no prisoners. Proper Mank Wolf style. And I will burn your soul with words. Oh, burn those bridges, burn. I will crush you with every click of the typewriter you seek to burn me. Call me drunk and stoned and fool. I forget you. Ha! Niet papa. Niet mama. Da, Christopher. I have made such art and wonders, so see I am not to be taken lightly. I have danced with death, not once but twice, and lived to tell the tale, captured foes forever their grimaces frozen in time. In the dead of night, when I have no desire for both shallow words and drunken wounds and late night calling or fatal fallacies, I will burn these images and all the old words scribbled in spider handwriting. By me, the eldest poet and soul, the fire shall bring solace. I hate you as much as I hate myself, forever smoking in the corner and laughing at death's wings as it winks at me underneath cloaked eyes of shallow indifference. Off of you in your perfect life too. Bitter wolf blinks and cannot sleep. Oh look, I am red and rendered insomnia. Red eyes and twitching shocks all oversize the poet. Never call me again, drunken witch, vampires and black bloodsuckers. Alive still and struggling against the call of it, defiantly myself whilst others crawl by the window pane of the windows to cradle the light. I am encased in darkness and search for my window. Fools allay me from my path, winding, twisting to love. I am burning. The fire it will not cease. This is the end. My first friend, phone to the fire. Her fate is sealed. She is undoubtedly married. My pack is pleased and giggle in the night, drunk on the strength of passion and vodka. Nyan, 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 niet, da da. I grin through bared teeth, always gnashing and grinding. So that's that one. I kind of got mixed feelings about that poem. There's quite a different poem actually to a lot of the other ones in there, but I thought I'd read it anyway. Just because why not, I guess. Yeah, it's quite different. It's like, I mean, on reflection, I kind of like some parts of it, and then not so much other parts, I guess. But that happens a lot with poetry, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of over the top, but I kind of like that in some ways about it. Sometimes I don't think you can help that really. And then I'll read one more maybe, just a quick. I've got some short ones. Something that's very different. Yeah, pyramids processing. This is a fast one, and I'll just read it. Pyramids processing. Way past 12, yet still I am awake. The world's sin in a pen. Comforting lights. This is the world now. Digitized in bytes. Digitized in bits and bytes. We're ever distant. We don't gaze at each other on these nights. We just digitize bytes. Process instead of feel. And distract ourselves, forever encased in the mud of the machine. Let's jump on the lifeboat and find ourselves homes to root in, not another boot that breaks the skin. Emote and feel, don't process with a zeal. Sure, yeah, I'll do, I think, some poetry.